Hello, students. Tonight, I have a special guest for you. We have a presenter who is currently a Mount SAC professor, and he was a former ESL student. I will allow him to go ahead and introduce himself to you, and I will go ahead and ask him the very first question. Um, Please go ahead and tell us about yourself. Also include what country you're from and how long you have been in the United States.
Thank you so much, Michael, for the opportunity. And hello, everyone. My name is Masoud Roueintan. I'm a professor of chemistry at Mount SAC, and I actually moved to US from Iran. I am a physical chemist and currently working as a full-time faculty in the Mount SAC chemistry department.
Cool, thank you for that. What was your motivation for joining ESL at the time?
So when I joined the ESL program, it goes back to the late 2004 and early 2005. This is the time that I moved to US, and honestly, the motivation was that I knew I don't have the skill sets that I need to be successful in this country because my English was very broken. It was very beginning level of English. And I knew I couldn't even order a hamburger or any food that I wanted to get. So I'm like, there is a point that I should get it started. I had some relatives that they attended Mount SAC, and they recommended they actually attend the ESL program at Mount SAC, and that's what I did. I didn't know any better because I was living 5 minutes away from PCC, Pasadena City College. But then because Mount SAC was recommended, I actually drove to Mount SAC every day to take my ESL classes, and I finished level 3 and 4 during that time. And then I actually moved to other courses in AMLA and regular college courses.
Cool, thank you. And by the way, Mount SAC is better than PCC.
I totally agree with you.
um, uh, were ESL classes, how were ESL classes for you? Were they a challenge? Were there any obstacles that you faced?
Um, of course, everything is challenging in the beginning. So the beginning class that I actually joined, the level 3, was challenging because I knew some grammar, but I knew some writing, but I couldn't actually speak really well. So the speaking part and my personality, which I am very shy, so that was actually the reason that I struggled in the beginning. But then later on, I figured out, like, based on the faculty, the teachers that we had in the classroom, I had some great faculty in the ESL program. They were really passionate. They actually very empowering. They gave us little projects. We worked together as a class. Then this actually reduced the stress that I had every day. So I like to actually attend every day because I wasn't worried about I'm going to be put on this spot and I have to read something or start talking about something. So that actually helped me a lot. I learned about English, speaking, grammar, and composition. And then what was more important is during the time that I was there, they also taught us about the society and culture and everything that we need to know about this country. So I think it was very important. So if you're a student in the program, you already know. If you're planning to attend, from my experience, it was a great collaborative learning process. We worked together as a students, and it was very a stress-free environment. So that's something I really liked about the ESL program at Mount SAC.
Thank you for that. You mentioned briefly that you work here at Mount SAC. So can you tell us more about what you're doing and if you're liking what you're doing?
I do like what I do, so I really love teaching chemistry. I am a professor of chemistry at Mount SAC, and I started teaching in around 2014, and I actually worked for 2 years as a part-time faculty at multiple colleges. So I worked at Cal State Fullerton, I worked at Riverside City College, and also Fullerton College. And then in 2016, I became full-time at Mount SAC, and I've been at Mount SAC since then. It is an amazing job. I'm very happy with it. Mount SAC students are great. And yeah, I couldn't ask for more. This is what I always wanted to do.
Cool. I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
My last question for you. what tips or advice would you give to current ESL students?
Um, I, I think you shouldn't worry about like how long you're in the program. I remember when I was in the program, I was always worried, okay, I got to make it to level 5 and then I can move to college courses. If you were placed in any level, which for me was level 3, I think you need to actually struggle. You need to learn. This is the foundation of what you're going to build your career on. So this is the beginning. Make sure you actually learn English. Make sure you know how to properly write. These are very important later on when you get a job and you want to be more successful. So these are going to be everything that you have in your toolbox. They're skills that you really need. Um, you will be done. If you just work hard, you'll be done, and then you can transition to college courses. And you can do that when you're comfortable. So from my experience, some people, they're fast learners when it goes to language, and they get everything done really fast. Maybe some of your classmates. Just try to do your best to learn the material, and then when you move on, you're going to be comfortable. English is requirement for many of the courses you'll take in the college level. So you don't want to struggle later, because that would affect your transfer to four-year colleges or whatever program you want to go to. So stay in the ESL program till you really master everything, you're comfortable moving forward. Don't be shy. So most people, they're coming from other countries, depends on their culture. They may be very shy and they don't talk to others because they think they have an accent. They cannot properly put words together and make sentences. I don't think you should worry about this. Start talking to other people. Make sure you make some friends. It's very important that you have some friends. It's a new place for you, so have some friends. You will learn from your friends. They can actually help you out throughout the process. Um, don't pressure yourself, because everybody is unique. So try to go with your abilities. You don't have to create more stress for yourself. One thing I can tell you is if you work hard, you will actually achieve all your goals, or at least part of them. You'll be able to achieve them. I've seen that happen many times. I had my brother who actually moved from Iran to US, as his English was broken in the beginning, no advanced speaking or writing abilities. He took some ESL courses as well, and then he transferred to UCLA, got his electrical engineering degrees. I have friends that they did the same thing during the time that I was in the ESL program. Two of my friends are actually my colleagues who are teaching in the chemistry department at Mount SAC. So we were students, we are now colleagues, and we're working together. I also see this every day, that my students, some of them, they're coming from ESL program, and they're not native speakers, and they do really well. So I think whatever you're doing, if you work hard, you'll be able to achieve your goals. And in the future, 10 years down the road, maybe 15, you'll look back and see it was very essential for me to attend the ESL program, because it helped me build the foundation of my academic journey and also my career that I have right now.
Those are great tips and advice. Thank you so much for being part of the student panel.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.